let's talk about the future. This is FutureWorks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? There's a lot happening in the world. ChatGPT, AI. We see a lot of climate change stuff happening. The news is scary. What should we be looking forward to 20 years from now? I can't think of what I want for lunch tomorrow, so I'm going to kick this one to you. What about 20 years from now? What's work going to be like?
I mean, let's talk about the future. I think Canada will become a preeminent superpower in the world in 15 to 20 years. You laugh now. No, I'm kidding. You should have seen our faces in 2016. No, I'm kidding. No, I think there's a lot of things, obviously, guys. There's a lot of things to look forward to. There's a lot of fear, I think, when it comes to AI. And I talk to people, and they're like, well, I'm scared about how we're going to adapt. Are we going to be losing our jobs? Are we going to have to get an entire overhaul for the education system? Now, the thing that I think is very important to note is that AI is not new. It's been around for a long, long time. But consumer AI has only now just started to pop off, meaning products that you and I can tangibly understand and play around with, ChatGPT being a very good example of that. The interesting thing to note is even in a world where ChatGPT has come in, how has that currently changed your work, right? And it's worth noting that a lot of people, when ChatGPT came out, weren't like, oh my God, let me go and check my job tomorrow and make sure I'm safe. No, a lot of people were mesmerized by it. A lot of people put in a prompt, they were able to immediately get an essay out of it. A lot of people were immediately able to search something up and get a result that was far more nuanced than a Google search result could ever provide. That's how I view AI, in my opinion, is, again, as long as the tech community and our government, which I continue to have faith in, personally, because I do think that a lot of them, especially within the tech community, are quite good at starting to identify the problems with letting AI run wild. I do think that there are a lot of potential benefits, especially when it comes to recruiting, especially when it comes to hiring people. Because again, and I think everyone here can agree to this, there have been a lot of issues in the past with racial bias, recruiting processes that were not necessarily the most fair when done by human beings, that now at least when you can get through stage 1 and stage 2, and perhaps get finally to stage 3, you're likely going to be able to see a better sample of people coming to that stage 3 interview than you would before. I'm excited personally by those benefits that might come from AI, that might come from even just big data and being able to work on big problems, but being able to solve these sort of issues of representation through these technologies.